Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to market session tonight. So sorry for the delay. I had challenge with the internet. So, how was the week? Hope you had a profitable week, and hope you ended the week with a positive P and L. So, without taking much of our time tonight, a good portion of our time has been taken by the network challenge. So I'm just going to get into the task for the night. So let's start with Forex Factory, the news lineup for the week. The first would we'll be having tomorrow the CNY at around 12:50. Then we have Tuesday, we have GBP by 7 a.m. news. Then we have USD news 1:30, high impact news for 1:30, and GBP for 4 p.m. And then we have odd for Wednesday 2:30 a.m. and then Thursday 2:30 a.m. For odd, and then 7 a.m. for GBP. For US dollar, there's an high impact news for 1:30 on Thursday and 140 for USD. So those are the news lineup for the week. I will also encourage that you check for each day before you begin your trading session. So it is important that you check daily to keep yourself informed about the lineup of news, so that you don't stay on the other side of the market. So that said, let's get into our pair for the day. Please confirm you can hear me clearly and you can see my screen as we continue. So here we are. This is GBP JPY. This is Euro JPY, and then a minute. Let me just open all the charts so that we can move from there. So we have DXY, DXY, we have DXY. Okay, then we have gold and BTC. XAU, USD. That's good. Then duplicate BTC USD. Okay, so it's all opened. Let's start with the DXY. So as usual, all we need to do with DXY is to know the direction. So the last few days has been bullish, but then market is predominantly bearish. So we might see the early part of this week bullish to take up the liquidity resting here before we continue the bearish movement. But with what we've seen in the last few days, we are temporarily on a bullish environment. This is a low, this is a high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we cannot ignore this until this is totally broken to the downside again. So on a temporary note, we are in a bullish market for dollar, which means anything against it should be in their bearish state. So and we can see what that happened on gold. Let me quickly reopen the chart. Okay, so while this is loading, okay, so X XAU USD. Okay, so look at this. So you can see that the last few days of gold has been bearish, except for the last day that went bullish a little bit. So it is, and then if you are going to do the analysis of gold separately, like it is, I've always advised, look at this. The Fibonacci here is to look at the best place to buy, and obviously, market start buying from this huge fair value gap here, which is a cool place to buy all the way up. I think I took few a little bit of money from that happening for what happened here, and then we can only watch out to see how market is going to. We are going to see a we saw that we are going to see a temporary buy on dollar, meaning that we are likely to see a temporary sell on gold, and then everything goes back to what it started with. Dollar will get back to selling, and then gold will get back to buying. But one good thing, I mean, one different thing or unique thing about this is, BTC is also domicile and and worked out against the dollar. But here we have, even though dollar is a bit bullish, and I said everything against it should be bearish, Bitcoin has been so bullish in the last few days. It means the disconnects that we are seeing concerning all of these assets are already happening. So that's that for so for gold. So for BTC, what are we looking at? Let's get back to page 4. So for Bitcoin, you are practically looking for a buying opportunity. That you are basically, it's obvious that what you should be doing in this market until further notice is finding a place to place your buy trade. So that's that for BTC. Spoken about spoken about gold as well. You can see spoken about gold as well. Then we talk about the Euro JPY. Look at this inverted head and shoulder. So if the rules are correct, we should have a retest of this neckline and then all the way up. So I just wanted you to see that, and then is it bullish or bearish? Now this kind of this thing are likely to lose money. So let's go to, I apologize for this network issue. Okay, so here we have, you can see that bullish strong candle. We are likely to get here, but for the next few days, we are probably looking at a bullish, Euro GPY until structure has been broken. So that's that from my side this evening. So that's that from my side this evening. So thank you so much for joining this session. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry once again for the network challenge. So please do have a profitable week. If you have any other thing you want us to discuss, pay to check and different other things, please drop a message for me and any of my social media handles, and then I will reach out to you, and then we can have a lengthy conversation around the matter. So thank you so much, and do have a profitable week ahead.